Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn their position as the red Portuguese. We have mates. Spawn as the blue Spanish. We have KH Monzo. Blue has a quicker deployment there for his town center. Does have a bunch of goats nearby. He could have, or those are ibex, not goats. So it looks like neither side will spot each other, unless red has, potentially. Nope. I don't think red spotted blue's town center either. Red does find a cow there. Very, very nice. Cows do provide extra food. It does have this dock over here as well. Getting a bit of fishing done as well. Good gunning out by those border buffalo. I sort of like the Gate Fog War on Nomad maps to see what each player's gone spotted and not spotted, because you do have to hunt down your opponent a little bit more. Rhinoceros is not happy that it's being hunted. It's also probably not happy being dead. More fishing ships there. So yep, we got a general idea of what each player has seen so far. Neither side, of course, has a scout at this point in time. And it looks like blue will be claiming the left side of the map, red will be claiming the right side of the map, but of course red does have access to these fishing ships on the left side, which could be engaged by melee forces on the ground. And let's fast forward a little bit more, since it's Nomad, both sides are of course equaling up. Lack of scout early on really does actually slow down the game a bit. Blue is now advanced to feudal age, red is now advanced to feudal age. They probably both need to get out a stable to get out their scout. Going for red is going aggressive and stone, and usually it's blue, the Spanish player, that goes aggressive and stone. Castle age for blue as well. And now it looks like about a naval skirmish here. We got a fire galley here, fire galley, two fire galleys split up by red. Blue has knock on heavy for fishing ships. So red will have a superior number of fishing ships, that will be sure, for sure. Blue has now pulled out a castle there, going for his conquistadors. Red could go for some organ guns. Now red's fire galley will find that stock, and blue is not going to be doing any more fishing. Conquistadors push away forward. Let's see what red is going for. We do see an organ gun now pull on the field. Organ gun does find some damage there onto the conquistador. Huh. I thought the recent patch made it so the organ guns fire a little bit differently, but that spread was a little bit wide. Got multiple organ guns now pulled up by red. Organ guns do not have high pierce armor, just 4 pierce armor. And get some good damage there. Does get some great AoE damage there. Very, very good. And finding these conquistadors, does gun down one of them. Conquistadors are doing some great damage there to these organ guns. One organ gun does go down. Another conquistador does go down. This conquistador is down to 1 HP. Red's now pulling out multiple organ guns here. It gains some great volleys on the conquistadors. Both sides are just going to be shooting each other with gunpowder. Red's going for more conquistadors, more fishing ships. And red has claimed the seas. Does get a big miss there onto that conquistador. Portuguese does have access to the arquebus, which does, I think, provide basically provides ballistics to the gunpowder units. These organ guns may be advancing forward. What do they know about each other's base? Red finally finds a house there, and blue knows about a significant amount of stuff. Blue's going for some mangonels now, as well as some more conquistadors. Both sides appears to have only one town center at the moment. Red, of course, have access to fishing ships, a good number of fishing ships, so he will have access to some extra food generation. While his opponent only has to rely on what his villagers can bring in. Right now, the villager count is 41 to 32. the Portuguese player could eye for a fast castle or fast imperial age, get a Federita to help improve his quote-unquote villager count. Federita, I think, provides like 9 villagers worth of resources, does consume 20, but that could potentially help increase his villager count, as well as a nice steady trickle of resources, including gold and stone. But great Mangonel shots there. Mangonels do have 7 range, Organs do have 7 range as well, but Mangonels are probably a little bit better in that engagement. Let's get some good AoE damage there. That 1 health one is still alive. The 1 health one finally goes down. And the rest of these Conquistadors are being gunned down, but they're having... Conquistadors doing a little bit better overall, it looks like. And that Conquistador survives 1 health as well. Red's Mangonel does go down to the Conquistadors. Dockyard finally going on down. Conquistadors and Mangonels advance forward. What is Red currently deploying on out? More villagers and Warping Guns. He does have 2 town centers out of the field for additional village production, but these Conquistadors move around. Try to go for a preemptive shot there onto this Mangonel. It was unsuccessful, but it was a good try. And also took out the Ivax. Rolls a miss there, and a direct hit there as well. That must have been another preemptive shot. Blue's doing great work with his Mangonels. Warping Guns now firing away against the Conquistadors. They do have, of course, the high ground. And now throwing shots there does take out one of those Conquistadors. I think those villagers are trying to stab that Mangonel right there. And this actually is unclaimed water bison there. The water bison has been claimed by Blue. Now we're going to try to take out that lumber camp, just be annoying. The more Conquistadors and Mangonels being put out by Blue now. Red is at pop cap for the moment as well. I'll also play on another castle here. Wouldn't be half bad. Right now, his opponent's using that area to exploit. And he's right now having trouble with production himself. Does get a good hit down the Conquistador. Another Conquistador goes down. Damage on both these units. Red does repair up his Mangonel. Blue's Mangonels receive a bit of punishment. And lumber camp will go down. Does miss the organ gun there. I thought that damage would have hit him. And now Red's eyeing for a town center there, and a 3rd town center, which will help lock down this region as well, assuming he gets these housing built. The count is 58 to 38 or 56 to 39. That's on his town center there. Mangonels do have 7 range, so the Mangonels do outrange town centers. Red's Mangonel does roll and miss there. Damage on both sides, but more on Reds, but he can still go either way. Whoever gets a shot off first does take out this villager there. And now the organ gun does find a volley there and receives a massive hit there. Takes out his own villager there. He takes out his Mangonel as well. Those doing great work with these Mangonels. And there goes that Mangonel now. Going out forward was Siege Workshop. Blue is very, very low on food at the moment. So is Red. Both sides are just not have a lot of resources. They're spending as much as they can get. Trying to be highly aggressive. Got 5 Conquistadors there, 3 Mangonels. Red's town center is likely to go down. Now got a Siege Workshop here. Going out for some batter rams to engage these Mangonels wouldn't be half bad. Going for another Mangonel. That Conquistador goes down quite easily. Town center now being repaired on up. Finds a volley there. And does go for preemptive strike there, but misses. And Red does go down now. Wargun's having severe trouble versus these Mangonels. At this point in time, I do believe battery rams would be a better option. Does take out one Blue's Mangonels for now, and annihilates Red's. Though mutual trades are probably going to be pretty good for Red, because right now he needs to remove those from the front line. He will lose his town center now. Now this town center's under fire. There's another Mangonel being put on the field. This Mangonel is deployed out as well. Some of this houses started going down to these Conquistadors. Does annihilate Blue's villager right there. Organ guns firing away. Does need to take out these conquistadors there with those organ guns, but does lose multiple organ guns to the Mangonel. These organ guns are not providing good trade with these Mangonels. Red does find a good hit there, and Blue does go for another attack round there. Blue's been excellent with his Mangonel micro. Overall, the conquistadors seem like they've been doing better versus organ guns as well. Red's losing some villagers there. Red does have a superior number of villagers. Does find a good volleys there on those conquistadors. Remove those conquistadors, allow the organ guns to advance a little bit better. Ooh, finds a good hit there. Organ guns finding some shots there on the Mangonels. Missed those, so there's those general attack orders. Does see a good hit there. And does lose 2 there. Lose a 3rd one there. And organ guns are not doing enough damage to these Mangonels to make it really worth engaging each other. Red does lose another Mangonel. Organ guns do go down. Does get one more reinforcing organ gun. Red just needs to stop building organ guns. These organ guns are not being useful. Does lose some, take out one of Blue's Mangonels now. Does get gunned down by the conquistadors. Finds a hit there on some of these conquistadors. More organ guns been brought on out. And takes out Red's Mangonel once again. Yeah, that damage is pathetic versus the Mangonels with the organ guns. Ooh, great hit there by Red. Fires on the volley there, takes out the rest of Blue's Mangonels now. We got now another reinforced Mangonel. Blue's now advancing forward with a bunch of villagers. He may be eyeing for a forward castle. He does have 600, 700 stone. And does find a free Mangonel kill there. Blue now pushes forward with these 2 Mangonels. Has 4 siege workshops there, taking out these organ guns. Organ gun does get a good volley there on the conquistadors, and now do got a forward cast as well. I still say battery rams would have been much more useful against these Mangonels at the current rate, but the problem is he's still having trouble with these conquistadors. Takes out the organ gun there, and Red's gonna be pushing his way up north. There's some livestock here and other wild animals, so he can perhaps get some extra food if he so needs it. He's good hits there. Fires a Mangonel shot, misses Blues, and counterattacks get a good kill there. This forward castle is going to do some serious, cause some serious problems for Red. Red's now advancing forward. He may be trying to play around this castle now. He does have a town center still there, so he's maintaining village production. Red does have a superior number of villagers. Now going for a forward lumber camp here. How much stone does Red have? Red, he's perhaps grab some stone, pull out, and maybe start castle push his opponent. Because right now, castle pushers will be very effective versus Blue's current composition, though he can always pull out some battering rams. Going out forward gold mine there. Red's now also playing the stone. Very, very good. These horses are seeing quite a bit of fire as well. Mangonels are within minimum range. Fires a good volley there. Takes out Red's Mangonel. And does take out good kills there as well. These 2-for-1s are great for Blue. Red's now eyeing for a forward town center. Ooh, villagers are going down. Red still has a superior number of villagers. While Larson thanks for these fishing ships as well. Deploying a defensive castle in this region wouldn't be half bad. Organ guns getting great shots there. Great Mangonel hit as well. See some damage there as well. Does he got that organ gun? Oh, and I think Red's back out of the game now. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.